What's going on, Westwood Junior High School tubas? This will be our VooDoo dance practice video. We're going to do the first one at 100 beats per minute, our practice tempo, starting at measure 19. Remembering that when we take the sign, we're going to go back to measure 11. The second video, we're going to take it at the much faster 132 beats per minute, still starting at measure 19, taking our coda back up to measure 11. All the way through the video. So make sure, tubas, as you're listening, buzzing along, fingering along, practicing along, noticing that this piece is in the key of F major. So we have all E naturals, second finger, all A naturals, second finger. So make sure you only see one occasion where you have a low E flat, and that is in measure 38. That is the only time you're going to put down that single first finger. Every other time you have the A naturals or the E naturals, you got to get this second finger, that middle finger down. So make sure you're aware of that one. Yeah, let's get started. I'll play the first note for you. That is our low D. So here's your metronome at 100 beats per minute. We're going to count our rest, make sure we breathe on count 1, measure 19 so we can play on count 2. Count 2 in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, making sure that all the half notes get to count 1. Here comes our only E flats. Got 4 measure rest. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. We're going to release on count 1. Good. So you have 15 measures of rest. We're going to skip ahead, coming in on measure 66, count 1, breathing on 3, 4. And 1, 2. Counting the rest, 2 measures, coming 4 to small. Here again is that E flat first finger. Good. So let's take this coda again, making sure we come in on the A natural second finger. We're actually going to take it back to measure 42, taking the coda from the low D. 1 and 2 combination. 2, 1, 2. Good. So a couple things you want to think about. There's dynamic contrasts in some places around here, crescendos from piano to mezzo piano to forte, mezzo forte rather, starting around measure 11. We come in subito forte, that means suddenly forte on count 2 of measure 19. So make sure you're showing a good dynamic contrast at that place. We stay at that volume, and then when we have our re-entrance after our 2 measures of rest in measure 29, we again are going to have a bump in volume from forte to fortissimo. Remembering that every time we change our volume, that means we're changing the amount of air we're putting into our instrument, not the speed of air or the speed of the buzz. Increasing the speed of the air or the speed of the buzz is going to make us go from one partial to the next upwards. Increasing the amount of air is going to make us increase, and decreasing the amount of air is going to make us decrease in volume. So again, changing our oral cavity, opening our mouth, think about ah, bigger, drop the jaw, the more air we put in. If we don't change the shape of our mouth, we're going to start to compress the air, and then we change the tone quality of the note we're playing, not just changing the volume. So you want to think about keeping the volume, increasing the volume and keeping the tone quality by opening our mouth more and more and more, dropping our jaw, thinking ah, 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 as we play the louder dynamics. Drop that tongue in your mouth, make sure it doesn't get too high, and always think about approaching any articulation, quarter notes, eighth notes, with a sense of urgency and clarity with our instrument. We have this bigger instrument, so we have to work a little bit harder to make it clear. We don't want to be back here thud, 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 thudding around. We want to think about being crisp, the tip of our tongue. Da, 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 da. Tip of the tongue in between where the teeth and the roof of the mouth meet. That's where the tip of our tongue is going to articulate, making sure it's not a thud, making sure it's not just the air huffing, but really clear tongue articulation. Again, this tuba is a bigger instrument, so we have to work a little bit harder to have the same clear articulations that the other instruments have. All right, guys, somewhere in this region of the world, I'm going to link a video around now to the second video, the 132 tempo. So make sure you're using this one to get all the clarity and all the right notes, and using that video, the one in this general region, to get it up to the show volume. Happy practicing, guys. I hope this video was helpful. Leave a comment if you need anything else or ask me in class. Have a good one. Happy practicing.